Hello and welcome to episode 164 of the Veeam Community Recap. And switching it up, we're back in normal circumstances, but I have a new co-host. Good day, Sophia. How are you?
Good day, Rick. Hello, community. I'm doing well, keeping busy. It's a busy time for us all, but all good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy. Great. I did mess
Happy?
up I don't script anything except the opening line of this, and I messed it
It's
up.
better
So
unscripted, all
Ricky
natural.
one take had to take two. So doing well, really busy. We're focusing on Veeam. That's the priority right now, but the
Yeah.
community goes on. Uh, Big heartfelt reach out to Madalena. She's on holiday. Not going to say something went aloof. We'll just say that with her
Yeah.
trip. We'll see if
Thoughts
she's
thoughts go
wanting
out
to
to
tell
Maddie.
us.
Everyone keep
Yeah,
Maddie in your thoughts.
this is
Maybe
not
she'll
how she.
comment, do a story time on what happened in the
Yeah,
past
yeah.
few days for her.
She can't engage with us now about it, but I can just think it's safe to say that is not how she thought that vacation was going to go. So
Yeah.
anyway, so much like I do nothing in terms of preparation this week, this consistently, Sophia has picked out the content. So let's take a look. All right. So first up is Tariq, and I don't know, Sophia, have we called Tariq's name before?
I don't know if we have, but he's been super engaged on the hub
Mm-hmm.
lately. So
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to Tariq from Turkey joining us on the community. Welcome and thank you for being so active. I think there's a post every day from him. But
Mm-hmm.
this one comes from Tariq. It's a post all about the importance of Veeam health checks. So Tariq explains what a health check is, and he goes through all the steps to doing a health check, reminding the community how these health checks are super vital, especially when a disaster happens, since mistakes happen with computers, as he states. Health checks lessen the risk of data corruption and they ensure a smooth backup when it's time to restore. If
Yeah,
you
and I
don't
love,
know,
yeah,
yeah,
it's super easy and you can put it right in the job right here. So these are the types of things that you'll find out before you recover. So, or at least attempt to recover. Now, to be fair, I'm not saying a Veeam backup is bad. I'm saying
yeah,
we've seen some things when it comes to interesting backup storages, right? So that's one consequence of being so storage agnostic is, there's all kinds of storage out there. So this is really cool. And yeah, big welcome, Tariq.
yeah. Do
We
you do
actually going
regular health checks, Rick?
to,
Tariq states in the post, they occur, I think, automatically every Friday, but you can adjust it to every last
I don't
Friday of
know.
the month.
I'm gonna look here.
You can
I'm gonna
adjust
pull
it
up
depending on.
one
So,
of my jobs here.
okay.
I'm gonna pull up my Linux agent job. I'm just picking something. Let's see. It was in storage and it was maintenance. I'm doing it right there. So I'm now that's how you do it. So you just hit that little perform storage level hits right there. Now this was, I
Just like
remember
that.
when this was a new feature that was
Yeah,
added, but
last Friday of every month.
so I'm going to do it by default there. And so there's a job just like that since you put me on the spot. Yeah,
I
I
know.
am. You did. You threw
I
me
just
under the
asked. I
bus.
said, "Do you do it often?" Or okay. But
Well,
yeah,
it's
just
in the
like it's
menu,
that quick.
but it's not a default. That's important. So
Okay, gotcha.
Tariq brought it up, but it's that easy to turn on. Now it will add some time to the run, but trust me, that's going to be worth it because it's after the backup is done. So good stuff. Thank you, Tariq, and a
Good
big
stuff. Thanks,
welcome.
Tariq. Welcome again. Yeah.
We may or may not call his name later today.
I mean,
We
we'll
may.
see.
We'll see.
Spoiler alert. So
Yeah.
this post comes from Link State Luca, who always delivers incredible thought leading content. His blogs are wonderful, and I think they're always well received by the community. So shout out to Luca for that. In this blog, he goes over his installation and configuring of the Quantum DXI Community Edition that he uses for Veeam. And he goes through it step by step on how you can utilize this Community Edition with photos to match, getting it ready to put Veeam backups on the storage. Rick, how
Yeah.
often do you use this community edition? Do you use
Not
Quantum? Okay.
not yet, but I have. Early
Okay.
on in the partnership, Quantum sent us a unit and we had one in the lab. It was actually kind of cool because they sent us a big one. So it was very high capacity. which was way bigger than our production data. And as you can see, I'm still scrolling and there's a lot to go.
Yeah, a
So
lot of details.
Luca, you truly did do, I'll do the speed mode here. You truly did do the step by step of
By
what
step
you
by step.
would need to do and still more to
TV
go.
show.
Yeah.
Did you watch that step by step?
No.
No.
Is that a television show?
From
I'm
like the
far.
90s. Yeah, it's like from one of
I,
those like Family Matter eras
I was there
TV.
that era. No, you were not, but
I was
I,
not there, but I watched it.
okay. All right. Anyways, I do want to highlight that the third post on here actually
Mhm.
comes from Steve Firms, that you can actually download that Quantum DXI. It's basically that
Oh,
virtual appliance, so you can run it in like a home lab. I checked earlier, the link still works. So if you want to have like deduplicating backup appliance, just in a lab capacity, the community edition,
yeah, you
you
have
can
it
do
all
that.
there. You
So
have Lucas' post going through it, and then you have
yeah,
Steve's post that links how to install it. So no
and
excuse.
solid post, Luca. I love these. So you walk it all the way through, so it's ready to receive Veeam backups. Good stuff. All right, our third piece of content. I love this one because there's a reason I had the lab ready to go. But
Yeah.
Der Regnor has some news to share.
Regnor, Max, our three-time V100 member, 3 for 3. Max is sharing the news that has been spread around for the past week about Splunk. So Veeam has released their free app for Splunk that includes monitoring and security dashboards and security alerts for your Veeam backup infrastructure. Max also links, I think you just clicked on it, the Help Center document that shows how to install Veeam for Splunk. And you have all the details for installing the app. I know you have a lot to share, Rick, so I was going to ask what are your thoughts, but you already came prepared to discuss it in depth. So I'll
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
give it
I'm
to you.
super excited for this one. I haven't always been a Splunk user, but I just want to show everyone this is really relatively easy here. So I have it set up here, the Splunk app, and
Mhm.
basically you can get that right off a Splunk base. And I'm not a Splunker, but I will tell you it was very easy to understand to get this installed. If I can do it, you can do it. So basically what I want to highlight here is that you have this great visibility of your different jobs. And just a moment ago, I asked Kirsten to authorize one of those 4 eyes authorization type jobs, like I was deleting some data. She said she would do it. I should have one of them up here. Yes, it worked. Perfect. So she got in time, and I'll put it to the last 7 days because it's been out for just barely a week. But I've done things like turn off immutability, and it catches all of that. So if you're into Splunk, this is really cool, and it's free. The app itself is free. So I encourage you to check it out. So thank you, Regnor, for bringing this up on the recap. I wanted to bring it up last week,
Mhm.
but I didn't have the lab ready. I think it came out on Thursday and
It
we
was like
record on.
the day of that you recorded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it wasn't really going to be interesting to have a screenshot of no data, right? But I will tell
Mhm.
everyone I'm working on a blog post that I'm going to put here in the community hub. But yeah, it works. This is important. It actually works both for Splunk Enterprise, which is what I showed, and then also Splunk Cloud Platform as
Awesome.
well, the hosted one. So thank you, Regnor. I'll give you a like for that. Am I logged in?
Thanks,
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna go to special department. I've got 2 or 3 things that we want to show. And the
Yeah.
first up is a really cool online event with hands-on labs. Now, this is pretty attractive. What's going on here?
Yeah, so Madalena and myself reached out to the Hands-On Lab team. For those that don't know, they have an entire page, thematic group on the hub. So if you're not already on there, definitely join. It got started a few months ago. And we reached out to them and said, would you be interested in doing an event for the community? You already have this thematic group on the hub. Like, let's discuss what you have to offer. And they were so willing to do that. And they're hosting an event for the community, specifically for you all, discussing hands-on labs and how to get the most out of it, discussing a few new labs and maybe some previews for Veeam that'll be before Veeam. So the Lab Wars little teaser there. So it'll be great. Hope everyone registers. It'll be Chan, Ken, James, and Charles. So global team. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it's going to be Thursday the 23rd, so that'll be 2 Thursdays before Veeam, I think.
Hmm.
And you can sign up here at the link, and it
Oh,
go.
that's the meeting link.
Oh,
You
don't.
just
No. How do I sign up?
just register. Click the register button, Rick. You'll be the first one.
Oh, register button. Oh, you click the register button. That
You,
register button. This
yeah,
one. Yes. Okay. It's hard to talk and draw and look at the same time, just for the record. Okay. Thank you, Chan, Ken, James, and Charles for presenting this. I know those four and others put a lot of work in the
yeah.
hands-on lab, especially when you think about the Veeam experience as well. Always super popular. They have some tricks up their sleeves. All right. Next up, I want to let everybody know that KB 4514 doesn't specifically say it was updated, but the individual extensions list has been updated. So I've been thinking about this. One of the things I want to highlight is the Butler API, which is the whole list of the ransomware strains, at least at the file extensions in the inline malware detection and the file extension analysis are done. This took an update to 66. All right. Now, when we first launched it, it was like 43. Okay. But now it's 66. I had a copy of 65. I was trying to put it through an XML viewer to kind of show me what's new. Like, is there a new ransomware or something?
Hmm.
But it actually just handles some additional file extensions as well. So just the main thing I want to let everybody know is that it's been updated. This file has been updated. So if you click on it to download it, same thing as the actual URL should be 66, right? So just if you're doing the offline analysis for inline malware detection, the file has been updated is all I wanted to let everybody know. All right, last up is a post from me, the blog of the month. And I don't know, I kind of broke all Maddie's rules because I don't think
I know you did.
I put one
You,
person on twice, only had 5. I was
he
using
even
call outs
created
and
his own banner.
colors.
Even
Well,
like before I handed him this banner, you guys, he created his own. I don't know what that was. It was
but
like a random groups banner, and you just
it
added
was
blog
it
of the
was
month.
not that. Yeah, you gave me something way better than the direction I was going. But anyways, so we've got content up from
Yeah,
Luis
it's 6
Eduardo Serrano.
blogs,
Yeah, and
right?
Luis is on
5
there
people.
twice. Yeah, Tariq is up with a different post, right? We featured Tariq
Hmm.
for the health check, but
He's posting every day.
yeah, and I did the format a little different. Hopefully, let us know if this works, because like the blog of the month is a cool thing. We want to really elevate the people, but no joke, friends. Yesterday, I'm asking Sophia all these questions like, can we put employees in, or does it have to be external? And she's like, no, got to be external. So I'm like, okay, got it.
I mean, you broke a
Anyways,
few rules, so you
yeah,
could have put employees,
right. Well, I just
Maddie will come
realized
back
that
to it.
because I'm logged in, I don't want to scroll down and show the results to skew the voting. Okay,
Ah,
so
yeah.
I'm logged in, so I'm not. But just trust me, if you go down below, there's the actual poll. But you gotta play to win. I'm rooting for someone here. We'll see if it works. But
Yeah. And the results will be on next week's recap, correct?
well, I said open until 14th May. That would be a little bit
Oh,
longer. Oh, did I break another rule? I think I did.
I
That's
didn't
okay.
even notice that. Yeah, it's usually open for a week,
Oh
but
man, chop chop.
well,
Ooh.
we're breaking the rules in a lot of ways. So May 14th, we might have to talk after
I
this,
think
you guys.
Madalena's gonna have some words for me after this.
Yeah.
Actually, a funny story. This is a funny story, Sophia. We had a little happy hour situation last week. We're all in Boston, and
Seattle.
one of yeah, that's right, Seattle. The other Boston, and a lady from Boston was talking to us, and we were talking about that she's in part of the back end IT of the platform. And we were talking, and I just said, well, I work for her, meaning I work for Madalena. I was just kind of joking. And she said, well, that's obvious. And I was like, ouch, ouch,
Oh,
ouch. But anyways, never talk shop over a beer. That's what I learned last Thursday night. So anyways, you have until looks like
oh
plenty of
my.
time to
Okay,
vote. 14th.
we'll cut that. We'll block it with an
No,
edit.
no, I'm not editing that. It's real. It's
Right.
live. Ricky one
Okay.
take.
Well,
All
there's
right.
still technical. Well, you saw the results so far, but there is 2 weeks
2
since
weeks. Plenty
Reconvened
of
available
time
for
for
2
paid
weeks.
promo and more.
Plenty of
All right,
time.
we'll see. All right, now I do have who's new. Thank you, Sophia, for making that nice even number, 111.
I think those are angel numbers, right?
I don't know.
Maybe 444-111. I'm not sure, but yeah, 111 new people.
I like this.
For the
Nikki
past 2 weeks.
Flex,
So welcome.
Frisbee.
Nicholas Flex is actually on the architects team. It's
Hey now.
yeah.
Adminovate, that is pretty cool. The Linux agent. Go deep with that. I have no idea what you picked. K High.
I should have just let you pick.
No, it's like always an
We're
interesting
breaking the rules, so we should have just picked it
bull on
live.
the hill. That's fun. Nelson Balbo. Yeah, anyways, welcome. Veeam Dream, that'll get a shout. Anyways, welcome everyone. We didn't do it last week,
Welcome.
so nice healthy number. Okay, so coolest usernames are Techie Rick. All right.
Is that
I
you?
like that. No, of course not. I'm Rick Space Vanover. Safely.
Fly.
Ubuntu Chan. Is that Chan our guy from the HandsOn Lab, Chan?
Unless he made a second account, it is not.
No, he's been on for a while, so he's not new.
Yeah, he's been on for a while.
Okay. Chan's just one of those popular names. And Veeam Dream. Always get
Veeam
a look
Dream.
from me. Okay, so what did you pick for the winner this week? You have picked Fool on the Hill. I like that. I like that one. That's cool. Well, big welcome everyone. And Safiomo, thank you for the content. Thank you for the Who's New. Thank you for rocking the recap with me this week.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right. Next week, you're back up if we can find a time. Are you gone?
No, Canada tomorrow.
Okay.
Next week, I'm back in Columbus. I'm in the office.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm going to Milwaukee tomorrow for a security event, which is why we're actually recording on a Tuesday. But I'll be back next week. And then there's an event in Cleveland, but that's just a drive up day trip situation. So busy times. But then
busy times.
Then we're down 2 weeks out. We're in St. Louis, back with Maddie, maybe solving our problem. We don't know. And so we got next week as a hard maybe. We'll go from there. So anyways, thank you so much, Sophia. And thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next week.